Hello, welcome to Kim's Biology Production Academy. Today, let's discuss about the nitrogen cycle. This one is a flowchart of the nitrogen cycle, entailing all the processes with the bacteria which are responsible for the process. So the nitrogen process, cycle starts from the free nitrogen in the atmosphere, which is how many percent? 78%. We're speaking how many? 78 what? Percent in the atmosphere. So this free nitrogen, the free nitrogen in the atmosphere, it will be undergoing in three ways, of which the first one, we have the biological and we have the non-biological way. The biological way, we have nitrogen fixation, then we have the free living bacteria, then we have again those bacteria in the soil water or even in the soils. The non-biological way is through the lightning and the thunderstorm. Let's go to the first one, which is the nitrogen fixation, and we will do it by the nitrogen fixation way. The nitrogen fixation way is a direct way where we convert the free nitrogen in the atmosphere to nitrates, which will be taken by the plant. And how will the plant take? Through the absorption process. Then the second thing is about those nitrogen. What will happen to this nitrogen? We are saying this plant should be leguminous plants, and on the leguminous plants we speak about the root nodules. And at the root nodules, what's happening at the root nodules? We have the rhizobium bacteria. Those rhizobium bacteria are the one that will fix the free nitrogen to nitrates. After this now plant assimilate those after the absorption of those nitrates, the plant, they will be assimilated to form what? They will be synthesized to form the plant proteins. After we form the plant proteins, those plant proteins are taken by the animals through the feeding process, of which after the feeding, again they are assimilated to the body tissues of the animal to form the animal proteins. These animals and the plants leaves and the other plant parts will fall, and even at the end, the plant will die. The animal will be excreting some waste like urine and the feces, and even the death of this organism, and will form ammonia. And will form what? Ammonia. When it forms ammonia, what happens? We form ammonia. This ammonia is toxic to the soil and cannot be taken directly by the plant. They can be taken back by the plant through ammonification. And during the ammonification process, what happens? The ammonia ions, when ammonification takes place, we make this ammonia to the ammonium ions through the conversions. Then it will be taken back by the plant and being used, and the process continues. Then on this other end, we'll undergo now that ammonia. Ammonia will undergo a process called nitrification, and during the nitrification process, we form the nitrates. And the bacteria responsible are the nitrosomonas bacteria and the nitrococcus bacteria. So these nitrosomonas and nitrococcus converts the ammonia to nitrates, a process called nitrification. Then the nitrates will undergo again nitrification. We form nitrates, not now nitrites, but nitrates through by the conversion of nitrobacter. We convert the nitrites to nitrates. These nitrates are absorbed to the plant. When they absorb to the plant, they are assimilated to the plant tissues, and they are used to synthesize the plant proteins. And this cycle again continues. That was the first phase. We speak about nitrogen fixation and how it has been taken. Let's go to check how we take again the free nitrogen to ammonia. What happens? We have the free living bacteria. They fix this nitrogen to form ammonia, and the bacteria that will be doing this, the free living bacteria, will be the Azotobacter and the Clostridium. We fix the nitrogen and we continue with the same process, as well as we have the algae in water and in the soil, and this one will be done by some bacteria called chlorella and nostoc bacteria and anapaena what? Bacteria, and those are found in the algae, and they'll just take and be still to ammonia, and the process continue. Then on this other end, we have the non-biological way now, of which the non-biological way will be through the lightning and the thunderstorm. What will happen? The free nitrogen from the atmosphere combines with oxygen. We form nitrogen 4 oxide. This nitrogen 4 oxide combines with the rainwater. We form nitrous acid. and even the nitric acid. This nitrous and the nitric acid, when they fall to the ground, they combine with the soil metals and we form the nitrates. These nitrates are absorbed by the plant and the process again continues. The nitrates which are not absorbed from the soil will be taken back to the atmosphere as nitrogen, and this process is called denitrification. And the denitrification process is a disadvantage process because it reduces the soil fertility, where we convert back the nitrates, which was a valuable mineral, to a less valuable element, which is the free nitrogen in the atmosphere, and that is process called denitrification. What will it be using? Pseudomonas denitrificans and Thiopacillus. I'm saying Pseudomonas denitrificans and Thiopacillus denitrificans. And this one now is the end of the nitrogen cycle process. Thank you and subscribe my channel. Thank you.